Get these things started, so without further ado, going live in 10, 9, 8. Hey world, it's Tobo. It's July 25th, 2013, and welcome back to the party. Two things I want to say, well, actually, never mind. Three things I want to say before we get started here. First things first, internet is being weird, and right before the show started, I dropped like 170 frames. So I'm nervous about what's going to happen on that front. Second thing I want to say is I'm doing a little bit different. I'm doing things a little bit differently, makes a lot more sense, with my mic. So everything should sound fine. In fact, if I did this right, everything should sound better than it did before. Hopefully that works. Third thing I wanted to say is, if I'm not mistaken, Wodar is actually streaming right now at twitch.tv/Wodar9. So if you want to see someone playing instead of someone commentating, go there. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna go. Let's get things started here. We've got some KCM versus CanadianBacon, and this was a really weird set where they kept like losing connection and trying to restart things, and it was strange. So I just grabbed an hour-long chunk like halfway through the session, and I'm starting there. So I'm calling the score 0-0 to start things out, because I don't know what the actual score is. So without further ado, we're starting things out on Courtyard 2, any 4 or 5 with no Purloin, with Mr. Bacon as the sniper, and KCM as the spy. Let's get things underway. KCM starting in a conversation with the ambassador, but a little bit too far away to actually get the bug off there. So if he wants to get that done, he's gonna have to do it while walking. But for now, he's content to just do a fake banana bread. I don't really know what the deal was with that. That's okay, I guess. Now he's gonna go do a real banana bread. Hits the white test there. That could be strange. So, what have we got? We've got one mission done and one low light. And no highlight, which is pretty... Yep, yeah. Too much Panopticon, maybe. Or maybe they're just feeling silly, I don't know. But that was not the best time to try to go for the quick swap. That was a shame. That was a fast first game, so Mr. Bacon goes up 1-0. I had some problems with the scoreboard last time because I continually failed at it. Hopefully I will fix that. Hey, it's R7. Hi, it's good to see you. So this time we've got Bacon on spy, KC on sniper, and words. I can do this, I promise. CanadianBacon actually picked the same spy as KCM did. Now, I don't know if that was on purpose, but it's certainly interesting. So, Mr. Bacon, starting things out nice and calm, taking it easy and not doing a whole lot right off the bat, which is... well, it may be a good idea, but we've let 45 seconds go by, We've literally just stood here the entire time. Mr. Seduction Target decides to get nice and friendly, so we might be able to hit 50% there. I think we did hit 50% there. So that's looking quite nice. KCM already has 3 lowlights, but seems to be that Mr. Bacon is doing alright. So, Bacon steps in the statues to grab some inspections. My chat is amazing. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my chat is the best chat. Bacon grabs a banana bread there and has still managed to avoid highlight, even though there are 5 lowlights at the moment. That's not really Mr. Bacon's fault. He's got 2 missions done with half his flirt, with a minute and 10 to go. It could be tricky. We still have to finish up our flirt and fit a hardtail in somewhere. We've got a minute to do it. As he goes to get 1 more flirt. Hits the green there as well, so 1 more flirt from pretty much anywhere will finish that up. 50 seconds to go. We're running a little bit low on time here. 40 seconds. We might have to go for the bug here. Swaps are always dangerous right at the end. Swaps are always dangerous anytime, let's be honest. 30 seconds as we go in to see if we can finish up this flirtation. Any flirt will do, but 20 seconds to go. That's the flirt finished up, and we need 1 more somewhere. And we have 10 seconds to get it. This is not going to be easy. I don't believe he's highlight. He is highlight. That's probably because he's like one of 3 people who aren't low lit. Oh, but he went for the swap, but he had a drink in hand. Oh no, the drink. No, damn it. Bacon, you could have had that if you didn't have a drink. Or you went a little bit faster. One of those 2 would have done it. But it's 1-all right now. KC screwed up his first game of Spy by going for a fast swap while Bacon was coming around to look at said statues. So that wasn't good. And then Mr. Bacon runs out of time right at the end because of a drink. So he can blame Toby for that one. What is taped to the top of my screen? That is actually a picture on my wall. There's no tape there. We're moving on to some Panopticon, interestingly enough. KCM is going to pick up the spiral first off, with CanadianBacon as the sniper. What are we going to take off here? We are taking off banana bread? Really? That is interesting. Now, banana bread can be a little bit hard to actually do on this map because you wind up trying to chase the DA a lot. But it's a fast mission. Usually those are the kind you want to keep around. Quite likely KCM will be able to get a bug in, but no, Bacon actually watches that fairly closely. But gets the bug walking instead. So, he was able to get that mission done whether Bacon wanted him to or not. He got the bug. So, that's a pretty good start. Where are we headed now? Well, after a short collision, looks like we're headed to statues to grab a few, Ooh, actually swapping that. That is a cool play because... Oh! White Danger's head is covering the statue. KCM, that play was amazing. I don't know if it was intentional, but that was still amazing. It actually heads all the way to the other side, back to the other statues, to pick up his inspects. This is going well for KCM so far. 3 missions, no highlight, and 2.5 minutes to go. Things are looking nice. Things are looking very nice indeed. Mr. Bacon racking up the highlights because he sees that swap, but he has no idea. Finally highlights KC, who goes for the purloin and then chugs and then returns. Dude, KC! KC is going so huge this game. Holy crap! It's a good thing his head was right there, because Bacon zoomed in on that tray as soon as he started replacing. But he couldn't actually see the tray until it went back up again. Holy crap. This is the best game. We have 1:30 to go and 1 mission to do. Holy crap. This is amazing. And it looks like KC is going to play it cool and try to flirt. Wow. Jeez. Hits the green test on that first flirt. 1:10 to go, and he grabs a drink from Toby. Things are looking up for KCM, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. These are some pretty serious plays. 50 seconds to go, and it looks like we're going to go for the flirt instead of trying to chance it with the microfilm. Could be a little bit, silly here. So, 30 seconds to go. KC may be cutting this just a bit close. 25 seconds. And he'd really, really like a green test here. Doesn't get it. So he's probably going to have to see if he can pick up the Twitch flirt somewhere. We got 10 seconds left. He gets the flirt. That's the countdown. And it looks like he's got this. And ladies and gentlemen, what a game. What a game. That was freaking amazing. We've got 2-1 in favor of KC at the moment. And if that's what it takes to win a game as Spy, there are going to be a lot of sniper wins this show. Holy mackerel. That was amazing. Massive plays coming out of KCM there. Now, to be fair, I don't think all of that was intentional. Just the clutch head positioning from White Danger masking the swap was huge. He was a little bit lucky that Canadian Bacon didn't swing around at a bad time, but once he got the purloin off and Bacon still didn't swing around, he went for the gulp. And once he got the gulp off and Bacon still didn't swing around, he went for the return. And when he went for the return, things got dangerous because Bacon did swing around, but at a position so he was blocking the tray at the time he was being served. So there was luck involved, but in general, it was just KC going absolutely huge. We've got Bacon about to see if he can return the favor, but it's not going to be easy. Let's see how this goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Moonwalk! Okay, we fixed it. That was scary. We are not highlight. Everything's fine. Starting things out at the statues here. I can only assume we're going for inspect rather than a fast swap. might actually be able to get that last inspect in because of personal space. We do indeed. It wasn't looking like we'd be able to get that. But Ambassador, being the Ambassador, doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, luckily. Goes for the walking bug, doesn't get it. That was a bit of a shame there. He wasn't quite able to hit that bug. So, hanging out a bookcase, seeing if he can get some microfilm action going. Actually just puts the book back without doing anything with it. Sometimes that's just the play you gotta make as he steps in to start his flirtation. Hasn't picked up a highlight yet. Hasn't really done anything that highlight worthy. Went for the twitch flirt, didn't quite twitch out far enough. Then the Seduction Turk decides to leave. We do have 50% of that flirt done, so that combined with having the inspects finished up, and 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We're looking alright, but we might have a little bit of time issues. Oh, and KC saw the twitch coming out of the conversation, and that's that for that round. That was unfortunate. It was very unfortunate. Little things that get you. Always seems to be. I don't know why that twitch happened. Like, he obviously wanted to leave that conversation, and he was going somewhere with it, but maybe it's just his finger slipped off the button for a second or something. I'm not sure, but it was unfortunate. It was certainly unfortunate. Moving on to Ballroom. We don't get to see a whole lot of Ballroom, and as you guys know, I like Ballroom. So, Ballroom. I don't know where I was going with that, but Ballroom. So, it looks like KC is going to be playing the Spy with CanadianBacon as Sniper. KC up 3-1 as he tries to figure out what missions he wants to do. Looks like he's taking off Inspect? Really? Inspect? Okay. Nope. He wants Inspect, but nope. He's taking Inspect off. Taking off Inspect and Seduce. Wow. That is unusual. That is very unusual. What's the game type we're playing here anyways? By the way, sun. My face is red. It's the usual, any 4 of 5. No Inspect, no Seduce. Very interesting removals there. It looks like KCM with the fast double time ad, the fast triple time ad. KC, you're frickin' crazy. Hits the walking bug. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's a hell of a way to start a game. Alright, KC, I like where you're going with this. I think he's going to try to... Wow! KC! That was a sweet move. Holy mackerel. So KC has got the bug, has got the contacts, he's got all the time in the world, and he's got a book. It looks like he wants to try to get some microfilm going on here, and somehow he's not highlight. He's got tons of cover here, but why isn't he reading? Why aren't you reading, KC? Why aren't you reading, KC? What's going on? Why aren't you... If you have a book in hand, why aren't you reading it? I think KC is going to see if he can get the hard transfer on the microfilm here. Here he goes. There's the transfer. He gets away with it. He's going to go for an absolutely no statue game. All he has to do now is purloin. Holy crap! I don't. You know, this stuff doesn't happen on Ballroom. I almost never see people get away with stuff like this. A little bit of a hitch in the entering the conversation there, I think, does get him highlight. Goes for the fake BB too, interestingly enough. Now KC is the only highlight at the moment. That fake BB eliminated a person who we know was another highlight for Bacon. Maybe other people too, I wasn't really paying attention. There's another fake banana bread! Hits the green again! Wow, KC, you're playing pretty crazy tonight. This is gonna be one of the more entertaining casts I've done, because holy... Is that another fake BB? That's the cough, actually. Holy crap! Holy crap, KC, how did you do that? How? That doesn't make sense. But, wow. I can't help but feel like that was just a lot of Bacon looking at the wrong things at the wrong time. Now, Casey was the only highlight there, but man, what a game. KC is certainly playing an entertaining spy game so far. Holy crap. So, what do I want to say there? Actually, let me think about that game, because the bug was really nice. The bug was, like, practically invisible. The banana bread was also a really smooth move. It was practically a while walking banana bread. He's like coming across from one end to the other, heading towards the blue bookcase, walks by the circle, stops, green BBs, and immediately goes. If Bacon, it's basically a gamble. It's like, if Bacon is looking at me-ish, I'm dead. But if not, free banana bread, and I'll probably pick up a lowlight. He wound up not, but still. That was cool. And then he went for the hard transfer on the microfilm, which is easy to miss when you have two other hard tells to keep track of. And then just infinite numbers of banana breads happened. The only thing I really didn't like in that game was the time ads. That was... I don't know about that one, to be honest. But other than that, holy crap. KC is so on his game. But it looks like it's Bacon's turn to pick up the spiral. KCM is sniper. I didn't realize quite how terrifying KC is. I haven't cast him in a while, but holy crap. He is at the top of the leaderboard for a reason. As Bacon decides he wants to pick up an early purloin, and actually it's a damn good thing he hit that green test, because it looked like KC was looking pretty close there. Now Bacon, I think... that was a little bit of an odd exit of that conversation, but I think Bacon may have spent a little bit too much time in that conversation circle by himself, but wasn't particularly noticeable because of how many other people there were around there. Now, he is highlight. Not really sure what that's for exactly, but KC... Oh, he got low-lit. Okay. There's the banana bread. Well, this could be interesting. So, got 2 minutes left, 2 missions done, and 2 inspects done. Wow. So, oh, wait a second, he's highlighted again. Wow, how did that happen? Okay, so, let's see here. We got 2 missions done, 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we're one of 3 possibilities. Dang, that purloin caused some issues. We're gonna see if we can do this statue thing without dying. Finishing up the inspects. There are a lot of people back there going for the swap as well, and that'll be it if Casey doesn't see that statue. He zooms in on it, though. He gets a good look at it. He might not be able to hit that, though, and he doesn't. Wow, that was dramatic. Bacon just barely by the skin of his teeth managing to eke out that game. Wow. Wow. That was tight. It's a good thing he had cover, because that was awesome. Damn. I'm reading through the chat. I don't know if I misspoke or not, but that was Bacon's win. KCM was the one who almost won, but then didn't. So I probably said something weirdly, knowing me, but I assure you the scoreboard is correct. I did that right. All mistakes were my mouth, not my brain. So, haven't quite managed to get in the next game yet. Alright, looks like we're getting somewhere now. I have no idea whether or not KCM is using a controller or mouse and keyboard. I should actually be able to check, but it looks like Casey's playing with mouse and keyboard. Keep in mind, though, he could only really see the hand and part of the arm. So, balcony. You have KCM as the spy, KCanadianBacon as the sniper. Let's see how this goes. Holy crap, a bug has happened. Holy crap. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Bacon saw it. Bacon pulls out that game. I thought that bug aced it. I didn't think Bacon could see that bug. But apparently he did. It looked pretty awesome to me, but oh well. Ah, what? That was weird. There, I fixed it. Well, looks like it's Bacon's turn to try things out on balcony, and he might go for a bug himself. He does indeed, and it looked like it was completely hidden within the ambassador, so that was a fantastic bug. The only tell that there was about the bug there was the wait between listening cycles, and it did in fact get him highlight. We just have to wait for people to get back in conversation. And then we're probably going to go for the banana bread and be done with it. Grab some drink. Moves to settle at the edge here outside of conversation. I think I just dropped a bunch more frames, but I'm not sure. So, Mr. Bacon with one flirt. Looks like he's getting ready to go for another. And I think this means that Canadian Bacon, especially after that green test, is going for a silent game. He's going to see if he can do this without ever hitting that banana bread. With 30 seconds to go, the second target does, in fact, leave conversation, so Bacon has a good chance at this game. He is highlight, but so are two other people. As the second target re-enters conversation with a very odd path, there's the flirt, and I think, no he doesn't! No he doesn't! KC sees it and does not let Bacon get away with that one. It's a shame, too. Bacon was doing a good job with that. I liked how that was going, but apparently it was not meant to be. So, current scoreline is KCM 5, Canadian Bacon 3. In this game, this is a pretty crazy game so far. There are a lot of really impressive stuff going around, generally by KC, but Bacon has certainly had his moments as well. And he's only had like 4 games. Well, they both only had 4 games. This set's just been awesome, guys. My head is exploding from awesome. KCM. Wow, I'm desynced. Banana bread has occurred while I sync things up. I'm still a little bit desynced. That should fix it. Apparently somebody died, so KC gets another point. I can only assume that Mr. Bacon thought that said dead guy bugged the ambassador. Thank you, Warning Track, for told me for words, Tobo. Come on, for telling me I picked a good set. But I don't watch these beforehand, so I had no idea it was going to be a really good set. I just went, ooh, KC versus Bacon. That sounds like fun. And then I casted it, and apparently it's awesome. So, this time we've got some Canadian Bacon going on as the spy role with KCM as the sniper, and let's see just how this goes. So, starting things out, KCM not taking control, interestingly enough. Now, actually, this is Bacon. Sorry, this is not KCM, this is Bacon. Bacon's a spy. KCM is a sniper. And he's not taking control here, interestingly enough. So that was then a perfect return. And after all this, he better get low-lit. He does, in fact, get low-lit. But he has spent 45 seconds on absolutely nothing. Takes control now because he believes he is low-lit, which he is. It's a pretty solid low-light, too. As he grabs the BB. Minute left. He might actually have to go for the bug here. Ambassador, you are... Never mind. He's... Oh. Never mind. Again, there's no purloin going on. There's the bug! Ambassador, you are the friendliest person. Looks like... Wait a second. Is he... No, he's still low-lit. Everything is good. Looks like Bacon pulled a massive win out of his hat there. Current scoreline is 4-6. So Bacon brings the game back within 2. Chat is moving way faster than normal. Having trouble reading it. That's why occasionally between games there's these long silences where I'm like looking at the chat. But at this point, I just don't know what they're talking about. So, for those of you who watch on the archives, let it be known, my chat is still awesome. Let's watch some... Ooh, Veranda! This is going to be fun. We've got KCM starting things out as the spy. This should be fun because KC's been feeling aggressive. Any 5 of 6 is going to be the game type of choice. What mission are we getting rid of? We are getting rid of seduction. I kind of like that on this map, so no seduce might be a good idea here. With KCM playing the spy, up 6-4 versus CanadianBacon, who is currently holding the rifle. KCM not doing any ridiculously crazy 3-mission openings. He is, however, going to banana bread. Thought I got highlight for a second there, but he totally didn't. Here's the BB. That's 2, 3, 4? No, just 3 lowlights. As he goes for the purloin, that's a pretty nice time to purloin. That was awesome. Is he going to go for the return again? He is going to go for the return again. And CanadianBacon is none the wiser. On these bigger maps, that return play can be pretty huge. And KCM using it to fantastic effect. As he hangs out at the bookcase, he can get some microfilm action going, but alas, he cannot. So, he steps into the statues to start things out with a couple of inspects. And still, not highlight with 2 missions done. Things are looking up for KCM. Man, I tell you, that return on the guest list is so cool. KC seems to have that down to pretty much a science. And then a 360 happened! But it's okay, because CanadianBacon was zoomed in. As I was saying, KC really has that... wow, never mind, he's swapping. He is swapping. And now he's going to try to microfilm, but he can't microfilm because Bacon's here. Let me see if I can get back to that point I was trying to make. As KC goes for the hard transfer. Trying to remember what I was trying to say. Oh yes! KCM is very good at returning the guest list. He has the gulp down to a timing where as soon as the drink has technically been taken, he will cancel out of the drinking animation and immediately call Toby back over. He's very good at it, as we've seen. And on maps like Veranda, maps like Panopticon, that return play can be very deadly. Now we've got 40 seconds left. As Casey picks up the hard transfer and moves to finish off this game with that inspect there. Now he is highlight, but honestly I don't think Bacon has enough to shoot for at this point. Probably highlight for the swap. It looks like indeed he was, but either way, KC picks up that game and he is up 7-4. Now usually I check what the score lines are like before I cast games, but they disconnected like a billion times in this one. So I couldn't really tell what the score lines were. but I decided to cast it anyway. And even though we've got 7-4 at the moment, I am not regretting that decision in the least. This set is amazing. Some of the stuff we've seen, particularly KCM do, has been mind-blowing. I mean, seriously, some of this stuff is just really nice. Are we heading back to balcony? I think it should be more veranda, right? Yeah, it's more veranda. I'm just going crazy. My chat continues to be the best chat. So, we've got KCMmmmm as spy and KCM as sniper with no seduce here on veranda. This is the one map where I like taking off seduce. I think that is good on this map. I don't like it on any other map, but in this map, sure. Let's go for it. Woo! Going for the green swap on the front statue. That is a bold play. That is a really bold play, especially since he wasn't sure he was going to get the green. There goes the swap as KCMmmmm goes for the not purloin. I was sure that was going to be a purloin. And KCM doesn't look like he's noticed the swap yet. I think he just saw it. He's highlighting... He's highlighted the two people who have been to that statue. So, he was not confident enough to go on low-lighting sprees, but he was confident enough to highlight the two correct people to highlight. So, not quite what Bacon was going for, but it'll do. As Mr. Bacon finishes up that drink. Oh, never mind! He forgot to gulp. He forgot to gulp. Yep. He just took a regular old normal sip and then looked at his glass and went, "Uh-oh." That's a shame, because that was a good start he had going there. I keep getting distracted by how awesome my chat is. I love it when you guys are talking like this, because sometimes, like throughout an entire show, we'll fill up maybe a page of chat, and there's not a whole lot of awesome going on. But nights like this, I just get happy. So, heading to Courtyard 1, interestingly enough, with KCM as the spy and KCMmmmm as the sniper. Okay, spy's telling me I should have a statue on my desk. This will have to do. So I'll put that there. I've got my drinks. What else can I have on my desk? Do I have a book on my desk? I do have a book on my desk. This is awesome. Okay. This is probably the best show. Anyways, we have KCM as spy, KCMmmmm as sniper, and Mr. KCM. KCM is not a name that lends itself to Mr. I like calling people Mr. I don't know why, but I do. So, KCM goes for the early inspect and gets it. Goes for the early bug. Oh god, he's getting stuck on people. Holy crap. Okay, he's highlight, but he's not dead. Everything's okay. Alright. He got the bug. It looked scary, but he got the bug. Here he goes for the banana bread. Hits the white test. That's a little bit worrying. But he continues to be not dead. So we've got 2 minutes to go, 2 missions done, and 1 inspect done. KC might actually be in a fairly good position here. It's a little bit hard to tell exactly how suspicious he is at this point, but I think he's doing alright. That is not a good spot to be flirting in, KCM. That's not where you want to be. Is he going to go with the Purloin? He's not going to go with the Purloin. He's just going to tell Toby to get out of here. So what do we got? We got 1 minute and 15 to go, 2 missions to do, although one of them is just an inspect. So that should be alright. And if he can finish up his seduce, which he probably won't be able to do because look at the bar, it's not looking good. So here comes KCM to finish up that inspection. Even be able to get the statue down before Bacon notices he's there, but nope, he's going in for the second cycle, look as inconspicuous as he can. That's the statue down. We've got 30 seconds to go. No swap, so he can't do that panic play. If he wants to do a panic play, he's going to have to go for the Purloin instead, and it looks like that's what he's doing. As he goes for the fake BB to try to cover the Purloin. What are you doing, Toby? Toby! Give us a drink, Toby! There's the green Purloin. I don't know what the hell was going on with Toby there. We did order a drink, and Toby was just like flipping out behind us. And then we die, so Bacon manages to pull off that match. That game, I guess. Current scoreline is 8-5 in favor of KCM after, what's that, 13 games? That makes sense. We've got like 10 minutes-ish to go. So I'm pretty sure that whole ordering a drink thing and then Toby exploding, I think that was a bug of some sort. I've never really seen it before, so I'm not sure. But Toby sort of exploded there, and it was kind of funny. They're mentioning my idea of me casting with people on Tuesdays, and I don't know what the context of that is because the chat is like a wall. There's so much going on. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to talk about in that game, but never mind. Apparently the players saved me because they're actually getting ready to go into the next game here. Or are they? Because nothing's moving. Okay, we fixed it. Cool. Well, it's time for KCMmmmm to pick up the spy roll here on Courtyard 1. No inspects, interestingly enough. Let's see how this goes. So, starting things out, wow, seduction target is getting super friendly right off the bat here. Didn't manage to capitalize with the green test, but still looking quite nice. As Bacon, interestingly enough, goes for the briefcase. Fairly nice briefcase, too. That was a pretty good return as he steps back in. Probably, I think, the re-entry to the same conversation is what earned him that highlight. But picks up the green flirt that time around. 2 minutes to go. Seduce almost done. We're only down 30 seconds, but we are highlight, so that's an issue. I'd probably favor things toward KCM so far in this game, but things can turn around in Spy Party so fast. You can never tell. Wait a second, I'm being stupid. Courtyard starts at 3 minutes, so never mind, I'm being silly. So, what have we got here? We've got 3 highlights, 1 minute and 15, no missions done. Ugh, that could be difficult. So, let's have a look here. There's the contact. Are we going to purloin? Toby's just standing there. Toby, we do not want to drink from him apparently. This is going to be an issue. We don't have time. You don't have time, Bacon. You gotta do things. Time. 40 seconds to go. 3 missions to do. 40 seconds. I don't even know if this is doable. We've got 30 seconds. Down to 2 highlights. Going for the swap. Yep, that's the swap. Yep, that did not go as planned. Did not go as planned. I was expecting him to try to frame somebody, but no such luck. Apparently warning track was too. So the briefcase was nice. I don't think it was the briefcase that got him highlight. I think it was the re-entry into the same conversation he started at. I think that's what did it. So, I know how tempting it can be to just want to get this seduction done as fast as the hell you can. But when you're handed the seduction target on a silver platter right at the start of the game, get the flirt and then go do something else. Maybe 2 something else's before you come back and keep flirting. We're going on to Courtyard 2 now, which is the normal courtyard to play on. We've got KCM as the spy, CanadianBacon as the sniper, taking off. Inspect again? Really? Maybe not. No purloin? What are you doing, Casey? What's the plan? No. Okay, now you're just gonna like cycle through them. Yeah, like if you hover over swap and then okay. So no swap on Courtyard 2. Everything is looking fairly normal. We will purloin instead of swap. Why swap when we can purloin? They're not doing anything. Why aren't you picking cast, KCM? I'm gonna swap my statue. There. I swapped it. Now you have to... Do you guys remember what it was before I swapped it? Remember what it was? Anyone who can correctly name what it was before I swapped it will get a thumbs up. Tell us more about the duck photo. That is not actually a duck. That is a bird that is, I don't know what it's called. It's from the Galapagos Islands, and it's a really cool photo because one, it's in the water and it looks like it's flying, and two, yeah, basically just that, because it's in water while flying. It's what it looks like. It's a cool photo. I got it in the Galapagos Islands. That was fun. But it looks like we're actually ready to get into the next game here, with KCM actually manually picking cast, interestingly enough. So, looks like we're getting ready to go into the game. We are, in fact, in game. That took a surprisingly long time to do. So, starting things out with a quick flirt is KCM, and then Banana Bread, and then Bug. Holy crap, KCM, you're crazy. That worked really well. Holy crap, that was amazing. Now we're inspecting, and now he's just gonna step back in and get a green test and win. That blew my mind. My mind is exploded. Never mind. Selection target decided he's not very happy with KCM right now because he's going too fast. That was the awesomest start to a courtyard game I've ever seen. Almost going for the purloin because he wants to speed run this shiznit, and speed run this shiznit he does. Damn. Wow. Casey. That was... Let's see here. He flirted. He began his flirtation at 2 minutes and 51. And then he banana breaded and his bug occurred at 2 minutes and 47. 4 seconds. He got 51% flirt, followed by a banana bread, followed by a bug in 4 seconds. Jesus, KC, how did you get this awesome? Man. Let's watch Bacon try to be KCM. So, what have we got here? We've got no purloin. Getting a flirt at the statues, as well as a pair of inspects. So that's a fairly good start for Mr. Bacon. Not as good as KC's, but still a fairly good, oh god, 360. It's okay, Casey didn't see it. As Mr. Bacon steps into the window and will quite likely go for the flirt here. Does, but winds up in a suboptimal position in the conversation circle. Hits the flirt anyway. He should be able to finish things up with one more well-positioned white flirt, but I'm not 100% on that. I just saw an awesome joke about Canada in the chat that I will tell you guys after this round because it gave me the giggles. Especially since I am Canadian. So we just finished up our flirt here. Oh my god, we got low lit at some point. Holy crap. Holy crap, that happened. We're low lit. Dude. Are we still low lit? Because it looked like, yeah, we're still low lit. Dude. That is awesome. So, what have we got? We've got 3 missions done with that banana bread. 50 seconds to go. 1 hard tell to do. and we're low lit. 40 seconds, we need a swap or a bug. But we're low lit, so we should be able to do this okay. Purloin, sadly, is not available. So with 25 seconds, you're gonna have to do something, Bacon. I mean, I know you don't know you're low lit, but you're low lit. Come on, you gotta do a thing. You got 15 seconds here, man. This is a golden opportunity, man. You gotta do the thing, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Going for the swap. Oh my god. Just barely in time. It picks up a highlight for it. Mission win is pending. That was the wrong choice. That was not what you wanted to do, but we could make this work. It's gonna be hard. And then a connection problem occurs. That is terrible timing. Ah! Oh no, damn it. Damn it. I wanted to see how that game ends. But frick. Damn it. Well, that's it for the show this evening, but I still have to tell you that joke. The joke was, how do you spell Canada? The answer is C-A-N-A-D-A. That's so awesome. The reason I find that so funny is that if you pay attention, Canadians actually say A, like, all the time. I believe Americans say huh instead of A. But yeah, that's a thing. That joke gave me the lulz. So yeah, I'm all done. Do I have anything I want to say before I go? Ah yes, Wodar is going to be casting with me on Tuesday. Yes, that's going to be fun. Another standard, normal, everyday show on Saturday. I don't think Wodar is still streaming, but you can check if you want. Twitch.tv/Wodar9. I think that's all. So, yeah. I'm all done. That set was frickin' fantastic. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, this is Deboshi, signing off.